Chapter 6 Pronoun Kinds. A pronoun is a word used instead of a noun or a noun phrase. Read the following examples. Harpreet lives in Delhi. Harpreet has Harpreet's own house. Sweetie is an intelligent girl. Sweetie wears a fancy dress. Sweetie's mother is a teacher. In the above sentences, Harpreet and Sweetie are repeated many times. It makes the sentences awkward. For removing the awkwardness, we can rewrite these sentences differently as follows. In these sentences, the nouns Harpreet and Sweetie have not been repeated, but the words he, his, she, her have been used in place of Harpreet and Sweetie respectively. So, he, his, she and her are pronouns. Read the following examples. He fell off from the bus. Those are my teacher's clothes. The woman whom Manish met in the bank is my aunt. Himanshu saw himself in the mirror. Priyanshi and Garima themselves explained it to the teacher. Who made that noise? In the above sentences, the colored words are pronouns. Each pronoun must be of the same number and gender as its noun. A pronoun should not be used unless its noun has been used first. Like nouns, pronouns have number, singular or plural, gender, masculine, feminine, common or neuter, case, nominative, accusative, possessive, vocative and dative. Kinds of pronouns. There are 10 kinds of pronouns. They are personal pronouns, reflexive pronouns, emphatic pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, interrogative pronouns, distributive pronouns, possessive pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, relative pronouns. Personal pronouns. Pronouns used for persons and things are called personal pronouns. These are of 3 types: the first person pronouns, the second person pronouns, the third person pronouns. The pronouns I and we, which denote the person or persons who are speaking, are said to be personal pronouns of the first person. The pronoun you, which denotes the person or persons spoken to, is said to be personal pronoun of the second person. You is used in both the singular and plural numbers. The pronouns he, she and it, which denote the person or persons spoken of, are said to be personal pronouns of the third person. Read the following examples. I met my friend. We are looking at the blackboard. You are an artist. He is a brilliant student. She is a girl. It is a tree. In the above sentences, I, we, you, he, she and it are called personal pronouns as they stand for the following 3 persons. Forms of the personal pronouns. First person, case, singular, plural, nominative, I, we, possessive, my, mine, our, objective, me, us. Second person, case, singular and plural, nominative, you, possessive, you, objective, you. Third person, case, masculine, feminine, neuter, all gender, nominative, he, she, it, they, possessive, his, her, hers, its, their, objective, him, her, it, them. Always remember, you is used in both the singular and plural numbers. Reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns refer back to the subject. Read the following examples. You will hurt yourself. We often talk to ourselves. I hurt myself. The horse hurt itself. In the above sentences, the pronouns yourself, ourselves, myself and itself are reflexive pronouns because they have not come just after the subject but behave like objects to the verbs. Emphatic pronouns. Emphatic pronouns are used to put emphasis on the subject. Read the following examples. They themselves went there. She herself says so. I myself built my house. You yourself can best explain it. In the above sentences, the pronouns themselves, herself, myself and yourself are used with noun or pronoun for the sake of emphasis. They are therefore called emphatic pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point out something. Read the following examples. This is my house. That is your register. These are our friends. Those were their shoes. In the above sentences, this, that, these and those demonstrate house, register, friends and shoes respectively, and all these words have verbs is, are and were just after them. So all these are demonstrative pronouns. Now read the following sentences. This is the shirt which my friend presented me on my birthday. That was the girl who helped me in preparing for the exam. In the above sentences, this and that are also demonstrative pronouns because these words denote towards the objects which are described in detail. We should be certain that the words this and that must have some verb just after them. Indefinite pronouns. When the pronouns refer to persons or things in a general way but do not refer particularly, they are indefinite pronouns. Pronouns like someone, something, one, anyone, anybody, nobody are called indefinite pronouns. Read the following examples. Do good to others. Somebody has stolen my pen. One hardly knows what to do. Some are born great. In the sentences given above, pronouns other, somebody, one and some refer to the persons or things in a general way. They do not refer to any particular person or things. Such pronouns are indefinite pronouns. Interrogative pronouns. Pronouns which are used to ask questions or make queries are called interrogative pronouns. Read the following examples. Which is your pen? Whose is this pen? What did you ask? In the above sentences, the colored words are used to ask questions. So, these are interrogative pronouns and the use of is and did has been made just after these words. Distributive pronouns. Distributive pronouns denote persons or things as single or in a group. Read the following examples. Each of the boys climbed up the rope. Everyone should be polite and gentle. Possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns show possession, belonging or ownership. Read the following examples. That doll is hers. This book is mine. Reciprocal pronouns. Pronouns which express mutual relations are called reciprocal pronouns. Read the following examples. You, he and I help one another. You and he help each other. Relative pronouns. The pronoun which relates to the other pronoun or noun is called a relative pronoun. Relative pronouns also join two sentences together. Read the following examples. I do not know who is standing near the pole. Have you eaten the bananas that mother bought yesterday? Whom were they talking to when they left from here? Always remember, the relative pronouns who and whom are used for nouns and pronouns that are living things such as people, animals and birds. Relative pronoun who is in nominative case Relative pronoun whom is written in objective case and relative pronoun whose is in possessive case. The relative pronoun which is used for objects only, while that is used for living as well as non-living things. Each of the relative pronouns can have a singular or a plural antecedent. Let's recapitulate. A pronoun is used to replace a noun. Its use makes a sentence attractive, presentable, and good to be heard. Example: Ravi does Ravi's work regularly. Ravi does his work regularly. The use of the pronoun his makes the sentence look better. Note: a personal pronoun must agree in number and gender of the noun. Kinds of pronouns. Personal pronouns are used for people, places, things, and ideas. There are two types of personal pronouns. Subject pronouns are the who or what the sentence is about. Subject pronouns are said to be in the nominative case. Object pronouns are the who or what acted upon. Object pronouns are said to be in the objective case. Sheetal switched on the light. Sheetal, subject. The light, object. She switched it on. She, subject pronoun. It, object pronoun. Reflexive pronouns are used when the action of the subject reflects back upon the subject. Suman hurt herself. The common reflexive pronouns are myself, yourself, himself, itself, herself, ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. Emphatic pronouns are formed the same way as reflexive pronouns. They usually come after the nouns or pronouns on which the emphasis is to be laid, as I myself saw him running away. Rashid himself has to be blamed for his failure. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point out the object they refer and are not followed by a noun. Examples: this is what I want. That is a horse. Relative pronouns relate or refer to a noun used earlier in the sentence. Fiza has seen the thief who stole her bag. The shirt that Jay bought has a stain. When referring to people, use the relative pronouns who, whom, whoever, whomever. When referring to a place, a thing, an idea, or an animal of unknown gender, use the relative pronouns which and that. Note: a relative pronoun does the work of a pronoun and that of a conjunction. The noun or pronoun to which the relative pronoun refers is called its antecedent. The relative pronouns are who, which, that, what. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. WH words who, whose, whom, what are used. Questions beginning with them need full answers, as who is he? He is a carpenter. Whom do you want to meet? I want to meet Rakhi. Indefinite pronouns refer to persons or things in a general way, as someone is calling you outside. Anyone can solve this riddle. Possessive pronouns show possession, belonging, or ownership. That doll is hers. This book is mine. Reciprocal pronouns refer to the mutual relationship of which these are made of, as they love each other. We promise to help one another. Distributive pronouns refer to persons or things one at a time, as either of you should stay. Neither of the two brothers has failed.